I'm going to be transforming Minecraft into Ghost of Tsushima. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I recently uploaded a video where I showcase some of the stunning views and stats. If you'd like to check that out, it'll be on the top right of the screen. Today I'm going to take you step by step through how I transform Minecraft into something close to Ghost of Tsushima. We'll start with the visuals, then we'll go to the world generation, combat mechanics, and finally, the rest of the mods that will bring this whole experience together. The Modpack recently got approved and modernized, so if you'd like to check it out yourself, go for it. It's called Shadowed Path and there will be a link in the description. Also, we're nearly at 20,000 subscribers, which is insane. Thank you guys so much for all the support. And if you're new here, join the community and let's get started. So this is how default Minecraft looks like. I guess everyone is familiar with this classic look of Minecraft. We'll start by adding a shader. For this video, I'll be using the Bliss shader because it's compatible with Distance Horizons mod, which we'll get to later on. Bliss also creates an incredible atmosphere, which is perfect for this Ghost of Tsushima theme. And if you're interested in the Bliss shader settings, check out my previous video where I go into detail. Right now, we don't have Distance Horizons installed, so that's why we can't see miles into the distance. But once we add it, you'll see the true potential of the shader. By the way, I'm using Oculus to run the shaders, along with Embidium for the performance optimization. For some reason, Optifine will not work with Distance Horizons for me. Let's get ourselves a resource pack. I'll be using Patrix 128 resolution with a few add-ons to improve the details. If you want, you can always download the 32 resolution for free. There is a slight difference, mostly when zooming into blocks, but if you're just walking around, it looks pretty good to me. Let me explain the add-ons and the difference that they bring. Patrix Basic overhauls the visuals on all the blocks. Mobs changes the appearance of monsters and animals, also adding cool animations. Add-ons connects paths on other blocks for more realistic look. Models adds extra details to things like stone and ores, also improving grass particles by adding simple short grass. Items changes how the armor and tools look. The bonus pack is perfect for builders, allowing you to use slabs to create different block variants. That's basically all the Patrix resource pack covered. The reason why I chose this resource pack is that it looks incredible and brings realism to Minecraft. I also included better lanterns, making the lanterns have a more 3D effect, and Colourful Containers improving the GUI depending on what functional block we're using. Alright, now that we've got a shader and a resource pack, let's add more visuals by using mods. Dynamic trees is perfect as it will change our trees, giving them branches and making them seem more realistic, rather than just a block of wood. Enhanced visuals will add visuals mostly to the screen, so if we take damage, we'll see blood particles on our screen, or if we walk on sand, we'll also see sand particles. Continuity is a mod that will connect textures together while using the resource pack. If I don't add this mod, our Patrix resource pack will look like this. Looks pretty ugly. It's got this weird text on it, but once we install continuity, it'll fix it. And yes, continuity is a mod made for fabric launchers. That's where Cinder Connector mod comes in handy, allowing us to use fabric mods for forged launchers. Okay, that will do it for the visual mods. Now let's change this world into something insane by adding incredible mountains and rivers. I mean, this kinda still falls under the visual part, but I don't care. Firstly, the moment I've been waiting for, Distance Horizons. And if you don't know what this mod does, it basically allows us to see much further in Minecraft. Now you might ask, how does this mod not kill my PC? When I zoom in, you can see that it doesn't have any detail. It just creates fake LODs. However, if we don't zoom in, I mean, it looks perfect. For the world generation, I'll be using epic terrain. From huge mountains and incredible realistic rivers and waterfalls, I mean, I had to include this mod for a world generation. Especially as most worlds you create are very close to the cherry grove biome, which gives us a very nice Japanese theme. And I believe this mod isn't as popular yet compared to Terraain, Tectonic, Terraforge or Big Globe. In my opinion, this mod has the best and most natural world generation. If we create a new world, you realize that we can't see that far yet, and that's because it takes a while to generate the world. Therefore, you can either go to creative or spectator mode and fly around generating it bit by bit, which can take a long time and frustration. Or you can just use a mod called Chunky, and with Chunky we can pre-generate chunks by literally standing on one block. Let me show you. Firstly, pick a center position. It doesn't really make much of a difference anyway, as we'll be generating a pretty big chunk and you'll get incredible visuals no matter what. Once you're ready, type in /chunky center. This will mark our center position, next to chunky radius, size and size. Now be realistic, don't be crazy as Christmas will come before you generate a world. I normally do /chunky radius 5000 by 5000. I believe that's a perfect chunk size. Next do /chunky shape circle, and finally /chunky start. We'll get a progress bar on top of our screen, and it will take hours even with the top tier PCs out there. I usually leave it on at night when I sleep so I don't waste any time. Also, I turn my shader off and use vanilla resource pack just to improve the speed. You can also go into the distance horizon settings and set your CPU to aggressive. Now thankfully my PC isn't in the same room as where I sleep. I would probably wake up soaked as your PC is going to generate some heat. You can always pause it by using /chunky pause, and when you're ready to continue the generation, do /chunky continue. Anyways, once it's finally done, this is the result. I mean, come on, was it not worth this? I can seriously walk for hours and discover more and more incredible scenes. The only thing that I couldn't really find on the web is any Japanese structures mod, which is a shame as I think it would fit perfectly for our theme. Instead, we can download Philip Rooms, which has hundreds of new rooms to explore. Better villages upgrade the old villages and make them more detailed and interesting. You can also include Young's mods, which focus on various different things. I guess that's the best structures mod that I could find. It doesn't add any new blocks, yet improves the exploration. I also included Accommodations mod, which adds some Japanese styled building blocks. It includes a fox statue with some new wall designs. Also add a new lantern variants and even a teapot. I guess that will work for the builders out there. It's time to change your combat mechanics, and the main mod that I'll be using is Epic Fight mod. I'm truly in love with this mod. The detail put into making these incredible armors and fighting mechanics is crazy. I'm going to be pairing Epic Fight mod with SLU, standing for Soulslike Universe, giving us some insane armor sets as well as weapons and some bosses. Seriously, if you haven't tried this combination out before, check it out. Weapons of Miracles is another mod that will give us more swords and other weapons. These weapons come with some very nice effects and animations. I believe this mod was made for Epic Fight mod as they work perfectly together. I also included Jet's and Ellie's armors, as it gives us the samurai hat, which is really the only reason that I downloaded this mod. I mean, it offers some samurai katanas and armors, but the SLU armors and weapons are just incredible. Pairing all of these mods with weapons mastered by DM, you can now set what slot is what in your hotbar, and your tools and swords will be either on your back or on the side of your waist, which is also a very nice add-on. Now our world looks amazing, as well as our character. Ghost of Tsushima horses are very high quality, and I really wish that our character had a slightly better animation when riding a horse, but that's the best that we can get. I mean, the horse's quality is incredible, it's just our body animation seems a little stiff, but that'll have to do. Now let's get ourselves some other mods to improve their immersion even more. Firstly, we'll get Leawind's third person, and this mod allows us to view ourselves in third person in a more cinematic style. It's also customizable, which is great, but seriously, look how cinematic this looks. Next, we'll add ambient sounds and ambient additions to improve the sound quality of nature. Depending on what biome you're in, you'll hear different environment types. You can also add present footsteps, which improves sounds depending on what block we're walking on. Sounds will improve for GUI sounds. And finally, for more sound mods, we can include Sounds Physics Remastered, which improves sounds normally in caves, making it seem a little bit more echoey. Falling leaves will make leaves fall from leaves. It changes the visuals when walking around trees. Just look how cozy this looks. Sophisticated backpacks add backpacks into the game. If you're going to be exploring, you might want to get some extra storage. And for other transportation types, I added small ships, as I seriously couldn't leave these rivers empty to explore and experience the amazing visuals. And that will do it for this mod pack. Alternatively, if you're looking for a fully custom Japanese world, you can download some on Planet Minecraft. And if you're not using the distance horizons, try out Nostalgia V5 or Derivative Shader, which looks incredible in the rain. That will do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Ghost of Tsushima in Minecraft. I'll see you guys in the next one.